So here are this week's sneaker releases, and as ever, things can change and dates can move around. And the first one up is the Air Trainer Huarache Cool Blue. This is an OG colorway, came out in the early 90s and has been re-retroed now. It will be, I feel, in quite sort of limited numbers or just basically popular because they're pretty much sold out in most of the UK in terms of sizing and also in the EU. And yeah, so expect this one to be popular and a really nice colorway, and I have reviewed these on my channel. And then also we have the Adidas Dame X, and they've both got nice colorways. One's a sulfur colorway, the other one's pink. And I think if you look at the details closely, they look very nice and very, again, Yeezy-esque and in terms of their look. And then from Nocta, we've got the Nike Glide. It's coming in this sort of triple black colorway and also triple white colorway. Standard stuff, not really that impressed with it in all honesty. Also, we've got an Air Force One Low, which is a kind of deconstructed version of it, coming in anthracite in black. I think this has been pretty good for Air Force Ones, to be honest, and you know, there's been a bunch that are being on sale, like solid colorways such as the Linen and the Escape, as well as the Paris. But this one's pretty cool as well. So yeah, I think these will be popular, and you know, maybe coming up to sort of winter time as well. And then we also have the Nike Book One Air Safari. So this is obviously a nod to the Air Max Safari, and I think it's a cool colorway. And you know, again, the Book One has had some really nice colorways, and they've been quite sort of limited in terms of their numbers as well. So I think they've done a good job with this one. And then also with Salehe Bembury, we've got the New Balance 1000 Fog Be the Cloud. These are already released in the UK and EU, and I guess this is a US release. They look okay. I mean, they're not anything special. I do like the 1000 model, and that's kind of why I've given it a 4. And then also from House Studios and Adidas, we've got the Intimidation Low. Both colorways look really nice, and I think there's also a third colorway which looks like a different colorway. I think it's a green or red. And yeah, it's also, you know, these trainers are really nice. The Yeezy 500 uses a midsole and outsole combination, but I do like the upper as well on these. I think they do look very smart and very sort of minimalistic as well, but also again sort of futuristic. And then also from Nike, we have another colorway of the Reactx Rejuvenate in medium olive. You know, cool pair if you like that kind of sort of soft feeling on foot and cushiony. I found them a bit too soft for my liking, but your mileage may vary. But they are a cool looking pair of, you know, I suppose footwear. And there's this triple pack from Harris Tweed called the Nike Dunk Low. So this one, you know, it's kind of got that sort of wool sort of knitted effect going on. Look quite puffy. I feel like it would be popular amongst the youngsters and also amongst the women. And then also we have the Jordan Trunner LX, which is like a larger size version, as far as I know, of the Trunner. Yeah, it's just not that feeling it really. It looks similar to, I suppose, a Reebok Insta Fury, but not my cup of tea, I suppose. And then also from Converse, we have the Shai 001 Butter. You know, nice looking basketball sneaker, but nothing, you know, I think for me, like personally to wear. Like, they do look nice, they've got futuristic, but it's just something that I think is just more for the basketball court. But it does have air zoom technology in there, which is quite cool. And then something which I feel is overrated is the Nike Mars Yard 3 by Tom Sachs. And yeah, just, you know, I understand like the excitement, you know, with the first 2 releases, but after that, I just feel it's pretty much the same stuff really, nothing different, and you know, they're just kind of simple shoes at the end of the day. And then also from Nike, we've got the Book One Neon, which is a nod to obviously the Air Max 95 Neons. Yeah, cool colorway. Again, nothing exciting, but it's still fine, solid, especially if you want a basketball sneaker. And then something that's dropped in the UK and EU already is the Air Jordan 4 Cavestone. Nice pair in my opinion, and I did look at these in person in the shops, and definitely will be trying to pick up a pair once they sort of go on sale. But a really clean colorway in my opinion. And then also from Limousine Skateboards, we have the Nike SB Dunk Low. A nice looking pair again, probably one of the better SB Dunks to be releasing from the SB line. And yeah, it's got kind of the basketball material on there, but you know, this one's definitely worth checking out as well.